Hello fellow travelers, welcome to a new video. I hope you are having a fantastic day, and today we will be decoding caravan model names. So, if you have ever been in the market for buying a caravan, you might have found out that most of the manufacturers of caravans have some weird model names in their listings. So for example, you could see something like 460 UFE, 490 KMF and stuff like that. When we were new in this, it was quite confusing. There was a time when we were thinking about buying a caravan used, so I was looking at all the websites that offer used caravans where people can list their caravans for sale, or dealers who sell only used caravans and stuff like that. And every time there was like the picture of the caravan and something like, yeah, it's hobby, 460 UFE, and so on. And I didn't know what it means, so I always had to click on it to see how the caravan looks inside, what the layout is. And for our family, for a family with a kid, we wanted some floor plan that would suit us. So I always had to click to see whether this caravan would be useful for us, and I was always like, no, this is not for us, no, this is not for us, no, neither is this, and so on, and it was super time consuming. But then I realized that those numbers and those letters in the model names mean something, and that I can decode what it means, and it will help me to understand how the caravan might look like inside. It probably won't be much of a surprise for you to say that the number in the caravan name means the internal length. So when it is 460, it means 4 meters 60 centimeters, so 4.6 meters, 490 means 4.9 meters, and so on. That's quite self-explanatory. But some of the manufacturers use the letters to say what's the internal floor plan. I will mostly be talking about Hobby and Adria, which are the two manufacturers that we looked into the most. And then the quite similar goes for Knaus, or the whole Knaus family, so it means even Weinsberg caravans. Some others have slightly different letters they use, but usually when you look at their website and check the models they offer, you can decode what it means for this manufacturer as well. The letters, as I said, mean the internal layout. Different manufacturers have it in different ways, so for some it means what is in the front and then what is in the back, and some go the other way, so the first letter is what is in the back and then go to the front. It doesn't matter. For me, usually when I'm looking for a caravan, I don't care if the bed is at the end or in the front. I just want it to have the bed. So just a quick example. Here in these two caravans, you can see that they look almost identical. They always have a seating and then a bed, but one has it in front and the other has it in the back. So the difference is that one is FU and the second one is UF. This is the only difference in those two caravans. So let's talk about what those letters mean and what you can expect from that. So when it comes to seating, what do the letters mean? So we can have C, which is C-shaped seating. Then we have U, which is U-shaped seating. S means side seating. E means corner seating. M means middle seating. And D means dinette. This can be quite confusing, right? So let's see what it looks like. C-shaped seating, the first one, means that the seating is shaped like a C, like a letter C. So you can see here in the front there is a table and there is the seating area, which looks like a big lounge area with the C-shaped seating. In a picture you can see it looks something like this. With the U-shaped seating is shaped like an U. I think it's quite common, the U-shaped seating. So you can see here it's shaped like a U. It looks like this. These are all pictures from the Hobby brand. It's from their website. I'm not the author of these pictures. When it comes to the S, which is the side seating, this is used mostly in smaller caravans in the 400s to 500 because you don't have that much space, so you have like those two benches. It basically really means that you sit across each other, across the table. It doesn't have the part next to the wall of the caravan. Then we have corner seating. This is quite rare, and sometimes also not all these letters are used in the caravan name. They use only like the most important things. So usually it has 2 letters or 3, that's the most. Usually it doesn't have like 5 or 6 letters that would include everything that can be seen in the caravan. The corner seating looks something like this. It means that it has another table with a sitting that is L-shaped, kind of like this. Next up we have middle seating. Middle seating looks like this. It's basically the side seating, but it's not on the side of the caravan, but in the middle of the caravan. Again, it's used in the smaller caravans. It looks something like this. You have a bench on each side of the table. And the last one is the dinette, and the dinette looks like this. It's at the end of the caravan, and it's again 2 benches, table in the middle. Now we know what those letters mean when it comes to the seating area. Let's look to the beds. First one, we have F or P. F is used by the brand Hobby. P is used by the brand Adria. Hobby is a German brand, so they use F as a French bed. Adria is a Slovenian brand, so they use it in their own language, so P means also like a bed. F or P, capital letter, means French bed. And then we have one specialty, which is with hobby caravans. They can have a lowercase f, which means a freestanding bed. Then you can have Q, which is queen bed. This is mostly used by Weinsberg and Knaus. They use Q instead of F or P. And then you can have L, which means twin beds. And then K means bunk beds or kids beds. Okay, again, some examples with some pictures. French bed, it's a normal adult-sized bed which can look something like this. It can be in the front or in the back of the caravan, it can be for the whole width of the caravan, or it can be rotated 90 degrees, it doesn't matter. Then we have the lowercase f, or some brands use the Q, which means the freestanding or the queen bed, which looks something like this. You can see that the bed is accessible from both sides. Both people can access the bed. It's not put right next to the side, the wall of the caravan. Then we have L, which means twin beds. Twin beds look something like this. It's just 2 single beds. Some models also have the option to add another piece of mattress in the middle, so you can, from those 2 twin beds, you can create like one huge family bed in the front or in the back of your caravan, which is also very nice. Next up, we have bunk beds, which means like kids' beds. Bunk beds look something like this. It means 2 or maybe sometimes 3 beds in the back or on the side of the caravan. Some models can be bought with 2 beds or 3 beds. You can choose that when you are ordering the caravan. So these were the beds. Then we have some other letters that are used to define what you can find in the other parts of the caravan. So for example, you can see W when it comes to hobby, or T when it comes to Adria, which means washroom or toilet. Letter H can be quite confusing because it means different things for different manufacturers. So for example, in Adria it means kitchen, but when it comes to hobby it means a suspended bed. Then E, lowercase e, means an ensuite wash basin. These are the letters, and let's see the examples how it looks like when you buy the caravan or when you see it when you rent it. So, Washroom might be quite self-explanatory. It means that you have a special room with a shower, a toilet, and a wash basin. So it looks like this. This is how it can look like in a hobby caravan. Usually you don't find specified in the name of the caravan or in the specification of the model on the website whether it has a shower or it doesn't. It can have a shower while it has only a toilet. It doesn't have to have dedicated shower cubicle because the shower is usually a special edition that you can buy separately into basically any model or almost any model. Then H, as I said, means kitchen for the Adria brand. So in Adria, for example, in this one, you can see that the kitchen is in the front, which isn't that typical. So they put it in the model names so that you can know that it means that it has a front kitchen. And by the way, this kitchen is absolutely amazing. I love this model. It's so beautiful. So in hobby, as I said, H means a suspended bed. Suspended bed, Adria doesn't make those, but Hobby does it, and it means that you can have a bed that can be lowered from the top of the dinette. It looks like this, so you have it during the day, you have it up, and then when you want to go to sleep, you just lower it and you can sleep there. It is again a space-saving option for some smaller caravans, and it can be nice, and you definitely know this type of bed from motorhomes like the Adria Matrix and stuff like that. And then we have the last one, which is the lowercase e, which means ensuite wash basin. Again, this is the Hobby brand, and it means that the floor plan looks like this, and the wash basin is in the front. You have the toilet and the shower in its own cubicle with its door, and in front of the door you have this wash basin. I have to say we've had one hobby caravan with this floor plan rented, and it's not my favorite. I just don't like the option to have a huge mirror and your wash basin right next to your bed, but for somebody it might be nice. So yes, these were all the letters in the model names and what they mean. Now you can easily tell from the name of the caravan how it probably will look like inside, which is very nice if you are looking for a caravan and you are not sure which one would suit you. For example, as I said in the beginning, these can be some models from Hobby, and you can see here that it's the first one is UFE, which means it at the end, at the rear end, it has the U-shaped seating area. Then it has the F, which is the French bed, and then the lowercase e means there is the ensuite wash basin. The KMF means that at the rear end there is bunk beds. Then there is middle seating, and then there is the French bed. Another example from the Adria brand now, as I said, Adria uses P instead of F, so here you can see the bed, and then T means toilet, which is at the end of this caravan. These are the Alpina models. This is another model which has the letters UK, which the U means in the front there is the U-shaped seating, and then K means again kid beds, so these are the bunk beds at the end of the caravan. And then the HT, this is what the picture of the beautiful kitchen was from, so the HT looks like this. It means that at the end of the caravan you have the huge washroom with its own shower cubicle, and in the front you have this beautiful kitchen with the big window. Okay, this was part of my huge research, and I hope it will help you when you are looking for your caravan to know which one to choose. As I said, it can differ in different brands, so these were Hobby brand and Adria, as you can see. But for example, what we know from Hobby as the KMF model, Weinsberg uses QDK, which means Q is queen bed, D means dinette, K means again kids beds, so it's very similar. When you take a look at the website of the manufacturer and you go through the models they offer, you will very soon find out what each letter means, and then you will know when looking at some websites of some dealers which the models are relevant to you and which you don't want to buy. Okay, let me know if this video was helpful to you, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you in our next video. Safe travels! Bye!